shall not take us alive, guys. Man, I am back with yet another how-to video. Have you ever bought a new or used car and they always have the dealer's stickers, decals, logos, tag trim pieces that say the dealer's name? Man, you're giving free advertisement, and I'm here today to show you how to remove the stickers, the decals, without leaving any of the sticky stuff. With today's video, I'm gonna cover stickers, decals, also emblems. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna show you how to remove emblems that if you want to change colors, plastic dip, put new emblems on, whatever. I'm just doing an emblem delete. I'm gonna leave the Mercedes emblem right here, but we're gonna remove the C250 on this side just to have a cleaner look. It's all personal preference. You guys might like that look, but I'm just showing you how that you can remove that and not leave the adhesive. And I've got a few products here that'll help out. You're gonna remove this. You never want to use a razor blade, screwdriver, anything like that that can damage your paint. So if it's cooler outside, heat the area up with the wife's hairdryer. Do not go in the shop building with your 10,000 BTU hot air gun and expect to remove something like that. Yes, you will remove it. You'll also melt the paint right off of the car. So we don't want to do that. So these chemicals, what they'll do is they will emulsify the adhesive. Now the WD-40, it works good. It's probably the least effective of the four here. Cleaner wax is really good. Also the bug and tar, it all emulsifies. So if you've got a decal, it says City Chevrolet or Town and Country Ford or whatever, and you want that removed, you take your fingernail first and you remove the vinyl, and then you'll have the adhesive left, and that's what the chemicals are for, to remove that. So, but today, or right now with this project, we're gonna remove this. So how do you get these big bulky adhesive emblems off here? Well, that's why we brought out the fishing line. So I'm gonna show you how to remove it with the fishing line. I just got to thinking, using the fishing line, I've got a buddy who's got a YouTube channel that's unbelievable with fishing stuff. So in fact, it's actually called Fishing and Stuff. I know I've got a lot of truck and car people that have boats and they love to fish. So I know my niche is auto and his is fishing, but y'all need to check him out, I'm serious. Okay, so you cut you a piece of fishing line, and it can be fluorocarbon, mono, or whatever you have, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't have to be particular. And like I said, if it's cold, you can heat this area up with a hairdryer. It helps out a lot, but I don't think it's that cold this morning. So what we're gonna do is put the fishing line right behind the emblem, and carefully, you don't wanna cut your fingers. You wanna saw it back and forth, back and forth. So I'm about through right now. So I want you to watch this. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, nothing but adhesive left. Gonna work at it. You're gonna work at it. You're gonna swirl it to the left, swirl it to the right, back and forth, back and forth. And you see it starting to peel away slowly. And you also see it on the rag. So we just take our time. So this might take 15, 20 minutes. Halfway through, you're gonna think, my God, why did I start this? But you will finish it. And if you're finding it's tough to remove it, you can take the hair dryer. Heat that up using the wife's hair dryer. Sorry, honey. She's gonna see this video just like 90% of the rest of us guys. Your wife's gonna see this, wanna know what the hell you're doing with her hair dryer. So be sure to put your cord back the way you found it. You'll never even know.
Dang, where's my hair dryer at?
No. Hey guys, what I said about the hot air gun from your shop, disregard that. It seems like it'd be a safer option. There we go. For me, that cleans up the rear of that car very well. All right, come over to my neighbor's, and he said my old beat up truck, but he said I still have something I want off of there real bad. So the dealer has gotten free advertisement from him for a while now. And I told him, yeah, we'll be glad to. We'll take this right off, so no problem. All right, so on these dealer stickers, they're small. You want to take your thumb and just gently work the edges. Now this is going to take a little bit, especially if the sticker's been on there a while. It's tedious work, but if you want this off, that's what it's going to take. Take your time, just with your fingernail, lightly. And if it's too tough to come off, get the hair dryer out. All right, so we're gonna keep working at it. Now, after a while, your fingers are gonna get tired and you're gonna think about that razor blade. But don't do it. Just keep peeling at it. We've got all the vinyl off. And now we're going to put the emulsifier on. So on this older glue, I like to spray the Goo Gone on and let it soak while I'm getting the cleaner wax on the rag. So even though the tailgate's got scratches all over it and my neighbor uses it as a work truck, he hated having the vinyl down here advertising for the dealership. And I agree, it looks a lot better. All right, guys, I do want to point out, you can't just, with any emblem, just remove it without doing your research first. And the reason for that is like F-150 on the fenders of most of these Fords. When Ford put these on from the factory, they have mounting pins, 2 or 3 in behind here that goes into the fender. That way the machine could properly put the emblem on and line it up with it not being crooked, I guess, to just put it in simple terms. Okay, so if you haven't done your research and you're like, you saw me do that on the Mercedes, like, well, I'm gonna take my F-150 badges off. So you go to hacking at it with the fishing line, then you're gonna have issues because you're gonna run into holes in your fender, and you don't wanna have to worry about filling holes, doing body work, paint. You don't want that. So research before you go to removing any badges on the tailgate, rear trunk lid, fenders, wherever. Do your research first to make sure there's no mounting pins. All right, also one of the chemicals that I did not talk about today, I did not actually have any on hand, is lighter fluid. Lighter fluid will definitely take stuff off and is probably one of the safer chemicals to use for the clear coat. Yeah, guys, it's not alcohol, it's not gasoline, it's lighter fluid. And lighter fluid is used by a lot of dealerships removing stickers from used cars. I had somebody ask me before they knew what I was using the hairdryer for. They said, what do you need a hairdryer for? You don't even have any hair. I'm like, back in the day, buddy. Yes, sir. Check this out. Yeah. Ask those questions. That's what the hairdryer was for back in the day. Now get you some of that, Morgan Wallen. We out.